It's 2nd and 7.
Come on, go.
Up the middle, it's Hill. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Ready.
Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
Ready.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
As long as the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Hill. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 14, Steelers 7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard
line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll go again here with Price. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Ford. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Straight ahead with Price. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll give to Price running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
At the 27-yard line.
Come on, ready?
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Second and 10.
Ready?
Now Jackson. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jamal Chase, career touchdown number 136, tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pick up there.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to 48. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw. Ford. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Cowboy 80.
Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A give running right, it's Price with it. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And that last carry will do it. He is officially now the new all-time NFL record holder for most rushing yards in a single season. Historic, unbelievable, what an accomplishment. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
A give up the middle to Price. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not only want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Here's Hill again on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Looking deep here for Chase.
He's got it at the 15. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Jamar Chase
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers add 6 to their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They'll run on first down with Price.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And the last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
On the give, this is Price.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The Steelers lead line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 8, 19 Lions.
Jackson now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Viking 18. Gravity Lions.
Now it's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And Jackson throwing once more. Open man is Chase, complete. Now he's loose again. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
To throw is Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score. Chargers 35. Steelers 28.
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supporting. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This offense so far on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is third down and 12. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Second 60. Ready? Crack all 80.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll try again here, second and 10. On the handoff, it's Price. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Sometimes your crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on. Set. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Go! Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up for about 4. It's second down.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, shot! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They stay on. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Well, now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Now a handoff working right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
A 3-yard loss.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good for 56 yards out.
Steelers.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. Ford. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready up!
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to run this one right up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now!
Now Jackson.
Looking deep here for Chase.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Jamar Chase.
38 yards.
And the Chargers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40.
Ready!
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back! Go!
Now a toss running left. It's Price.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Ready! Ready!
On 1st down, they'll stay with Price on the ground.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them